When I think of skin health, I think of makeup and creams. That's the worst mistake that women make. Your skin health, your elasticity, the allergies, all the issues that you can have in your skin, itchy skin, psoriasis. Tiago, I have acne. Is my acne happening because of my gut? We are gonna talk about that. Skin is a organ. If you don't treat your skin, the organ that's affecting your entire body, you never reduce inflammation. Your lymphatic system also affects your skin all day long. So that's why you really need to optimize your lymphatic system for your skin health. Pay attention to that. One day, one lady came to me, asked, Tiago, I really need to fix my shoes, my health, and my priority number one now is I really want to focus on longevity. I'm looking old. I'm looking old. So that's why, Tiago, I bought this cream here. When I saw, I already knew straight away that she was not doing all the right things straight away. And then I said, so did you prioritize buying that cream for you to improve your skin health? Why did you prioritize that? Why did you buy that instead of focusing on everything that's happening inside your body that's affecting your skin? And then she said, because when I think of skin health, I think of makeup and creams. I just relate to that. That's the worst mistake that women make. Priority number one, guys. Nowadays, we know, I'm going to show you a paper published in 2021 relating everything that's happening in your gut microbiome is directly affecting your skin. Whatever is happening in your gut, whatever is happening with the population of bacteria, viruses, and fungus inside your gut is not indirectly. No. It's directly affecting the beauty, your skin health, your elasticity, the allergies, all the issues that you can have in your skin is coming from your gut microbiome. Check this out. Paper is a review. Paper published in 2022, recent paper. The name is, you can read that, Gut Skin Axis, unrevealing the connection. That's the connection between the gut microbiome and your skin health. Another one here, check this out. Another paper published in 2021, a really renowned paper. 2021, Gut Skin Axis, current knowledge of the interrelationship between microbial dysbiosis and skin conditions. Tiago, I have a skin condition, itchy skin, psoriasis. There are many. Tiago, I have acne. Is my acne happening because of my gut? We are going to talk about that. But I just showed you two papers. There are many papers. I just showed you two, proving the connection, what the scientists already know. So check this out. You have acne. You tell me, Tiago, I have a stressful life. Stressful situation is already a red flag for your skin health. Why? Because nowadays we know that your sebaceous glands, the sebaceous gland that release oil in your skin, that's important to be released, the oil, for the health of your skin, but not exaggerated. If the sebaceous gland are overproducing oil, this oil, what's going to happen? You are more likely to have acne. You are more likely to have skin issues. And one of the things that activate your sebaceous glands in your skin, what is that? Cortisol when it's high, because you have glucocorticoid receptors, always sensitive in your skin. They are sensitive. Whatever happens in your stress, pituitary gland, amygdala, and adrenal gland above your kidney, every single time that the cortisol releases, your sebaceous gland will be more likely to be active. And then you're going to be more likely of what? To have more oily. It looks like that's too much oil in your skin. What's going to happen? You are more likely to have acne, for example. In other conditions. That's the point. That's the crazy part. But check this out. How crucial is your gut for your skin? Look at that. Acne, I just told you. Inflammation alter lipid metabolism. The lipid metabolism that you're gonna have the consequence will be you're gonna see this in your skin health. The inflammation increases, and one of the things, the consequence of the inflammation is what? Acne. The acne, that area is inflamed. That region that you have the acne, it's literally inflamed. I'm gonna use a makeup here. I see this mistake all day long. Many of you are prioritizing buying makeups to hide your unhealthy skin. Your body is telling you, showing you, hey, Jennifer, I'm showing you here that inside something is wrong. And then what you decide? You go to a store to buy a makeup, to use a makeup to hide the issue that you really need to treat inside, that you need to consume, that you need to treat inside of your body. Is the biggest mistake that I see. Makeup, everybody has eczema. What we already know, you have eczema, you have dermatitis, your immune system is more active, overactivation of your immune cells. This is, what does it mean? This will be produce what? A IgE antibody. What does it mean? This will reflect in your skin health. It's not guaranteed that this will reflect every single time that you have high levels of inflammation. Your body doesn't manifest the inflammation necessarily in your skin. No, 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 no. In your, for example, in your friend, the manifestation can be only inside. For example, in her liver. Her liver is inflamed. Another friend, the manifestation of the inflammation can be in her pancreas. Another person can be inside her brain, neuroinflammation. But in your case, the manifestation of inflammation can be in your skin. Each body will manifest the inflammation in different ways. That's what you need to be aware of. And one of the manifestation of inflammation is when you start having eczema, dermatitis. It means that you now, that's not always 100% that's happening. This is most of the cases. IgE antibodies are released, are created because of your immune cells, and then this is reflecting to your skin, and then now you have eczema. I have dermatitis. Another thing here, psoriasis. Who here have psoriasis? Psoriasis, same thing. Psoriasis is an autoimmune disease, so it's even more important you prioritize calm down your inflammation levels by treating your gut microbiome. Step number one for you to optimize and reduce your inflammation is when you are treating your gut. I just showed you two papers. Paper published in 2021, paper published in 2022. Two papers connecting the direct effects that your gut is having in your skin. And your skin is having in your gut. It's a bidirectional. Skin affecting gut, gut affecting skin. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Guys, you really need to understand this. And then remember, rosacea. Who here knows someone who have rosacea? There is a paper, another paper here, paper published in 2021 as well. Rosacea, germs, and bowels, a review on gastrointestinal comorbidities and gut skin axis of rosacea. What we already know is those people who are having rosacea, really, the skin is really inflamed skin. The connection between their gut, they have SIBO, small intestinal overgrowth, bacterial overgrowth, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. They have dysbiosis, a lot of bad bacteria increasing and not enough good bacteria. Small, good bacteria, a lot of bad bacteria. Guys, you really need to pay attention to that. You have no idea how this is crucial, all right? I'm gonna show, actually after this here, this live, I'm gonna do a Zoom call only with our clients, talking about the treatment, the best treatment, the nutrients, the food, the supplements, step by step. I'm gonna tell this is gonna be a private session with my clients soon, okay? But here, I want just to show you the importance. For example, many of you folks, oh, I'm gonna buy a supplement. Someone told me that collagen is amazing for my skin health. And then I'm gonna ask you, amazing, but what about elastin, the protein for also the elasticity of your skin? If the elastin, the protein called elastin, is really poor, you don't have it anymore, it's too inflamed, what's gonna happen with you? You can take collagen, it will never be enough, because there are many other things that you need to do combined at the same time. Combined. Many of you even don't relate to that. Ah, yes, I heard that I have to buy a cream. I heard that all the ingredients in the cream are amazing. Guys, remember, I just told you that the glucocorticoid receptors, they are in your sebaceous gland, and by having more anxiety and stress rumination, you are going to activate them. They're going to release more oil. This oil will be more around your skin. This will create more acne, for example. You really need to be aware of these details, okay? Remember one thing, some specific vegetables, some specific nuts, some specific seeds, you find specific nutrients for your skin health, the combination. But what's the tricky part here that all of you guys have no clue? You are never paying attention to that. Who told you that the specific nutrient that you are finding in one specific nut that's important for your skin, once you're eating, your body is having the capacity to digest and absorb, to utilize that nutrient from that nut? Who told you that? If you're not also focusing, Thiago, I want to optimize my skin. What's step number one? Your step number one is to guarantee that your stomach will have the capacity to digest that food. Otherwise, you don't utilize the nutrient. That's the illusion that people have. How do you want to eat a specific nutrient? For example, one example, vitamin A. Vitamin A, you'll find in sweet potato. Vitamin A, crucial for skin health. There are many. I'm gonna explain details even the amount and everything to my clients soon. But vitamin A. And then you have a lot of vitamin A in sweet potato. But the type of vitamin A in sweet potato is not retinol. It's not the active form. You will depend on your body. So you're gonna depend on the luck that once you eat that sweet potato, your body will have the capacity to convert this carotenoid that you find in sweet potato, will convert in retinol, will convert in the real active and effective vitamin A. But what if your body is not having the capacity to convert carotenoid in vitamin A, in retinol? It doesn't matter if you're eating sweet potato. Tiago, but I heard sweet potato is really high in vitamin A. Yeah, but it's in another form. You need your body to help you to convert in retinol. Details, micro details like that, if you don't know, forget it. You don't solve your skin health. Guys, remember what I'm saying. I showed you another paper paper published in 2019. I showed you in another live talking about inflammation. The inflammation increasing just because you're getting older. And guess what's the thing that shows that you're getting older? Your skin, right? Why? Because you're losing that elasticity. You are losing all the connection, the tissue, all really like straight, like that, firm, strong, never broken for or breaking for anything. Simple. They are really strong like that. If you put a cream outside, that's good, depending on the cream. But this is like 30-40% for your skin health. What about the 60-70%? Some of you, maybe 80%, you are so inflamed inside that for your skin health, you need to prioritize more what's inside of you, your gut microbiome. Stop leaky gut. Tiago, are you saying to me that if I, pay attention to that, if I stop leaky gut, am I increasing my chances of optimizing my skin? Can I look younger? I'm more likely to look younger if I stop leaky gut. I'm going to say yes. Nowadays, we know in many papers showing already, once you have leaky gut, the bacteria will pass and go through the line of your gut, will pass and go to your bloodstream, going to your bloodstream, and then sooner or later, you're going to activate immune cells attacking where? Where? In your skin. Every single time that there is an attack, your immune cells are attacking a bacteria, viruses, the environment that this attack is happening, it will damage the area. Imagine if this attack, if this war is happening in your skin. What's going to happen? You're going to see like red skin, itchy. What is that? And then you see like a black color. One day, for the first time, our son, Luke, he got sick. He got sick for 1 day, by the way. He didn't spend like even more than 3-4 days. 1 day sick, a little bit of fever. My wife, because I'm mom, went crazy, right? She was super concerned. The next day, dark spot, dark color in her skin. I said to her, Luana, the peak of stress was crazy yesterday because Luke was sick. So we really need to treat your stress because of yesterday. And then she started treating that stress because of that situation. All of you guys who have someone in your family sick, your son sick, you go crazy. Your stress goes to the roof. One of the manifestation of the consequence of this cortisol release is when you see dark spots in your skin. That's a red flag. And then you need to hurry to treat this as fast as possible and calm down all your immune cells. Because who is doing this? Your immune system. Because you release too much cortisol, too much stress. And then you really need to be aware that whatever you're thinking, all the type of thoughts are affecting your skin health. Tiago, I'm really skipping my workout. How do you want to increase blood flow to help bring the nutrients, more nutrients to the cells in your skin cells? Tiago, I'm forgetting to drink enough water. Guys, the basic of the basic of the basic, the most basic stuff to optimize your skin health is called water intake. And then something that's number one, like basic stuff. You are not doing it and you're prioritizing to buy a makeup. You buy a makeup. Like while you're putting a makeup, your skin is telling, hey, Jennifer, Maria, Karen, I need water. And you're putting makeup to me? Are you going crazy here? What are you doing to myself? That's exactly what your skin is telling. For the lubrication, for your skin to start glowing and for you to start avoiding having accumulation of toxins in your skin, you need at least to reach a minimum amount of water per day. And you're not doing it. You're forgetting to have enough. Basic mistake that you're making. Basic mistake. I really want to treat my skin. If you are not drinking enough water, forget it. Your skin will look older faster than ever. Everybody, you are 40 years old, everybody will think that you are 50 just because of a simple mistake that you're making that's not drinking water. It's unbelievable that people still struggle to have enough water. Something that's crucial, crucial. But why? Because you really need to remember that water, skin, water. Exercise is skin, exercise. Skin, gut microbiome. Gut microbiome is skin. Inflammation is skin, inflammation. You need to connect the dots. The problem is because many of you are not connecting the dots. All right? Be aware of that. Be aware of that. Super important to understand this. Let me see here one question. How do you know if you are converting and absorbing? Probably. Great question. One of the main signs is when you are not having digestive issues. That's a positive sign. You eat something, you don't have bloating, positive sign. It means that your stomach is having the capacity to digest. That's the first thing, good digestion. And also when you are not having symptoms. For example, you feel, okay, I have low energy. You started having low energy. And then you eat all the foods that optimize energy. B6, B9, B12, like magnesium, all the nutrients, coenzyme Q10 in food, PQQ, everything that affects energy production. And at the same time, you're managing your stress. And at the same time, you're sleeping better. And then after 1 month, your energy is still bad. And then you say, hold on. I'm eating all the foods that optimize energy. All right. My sleep is good. It's fine. My stress, I'm managing my stress really well. Am I still having low energy? No, that's something's wrong. Now you need to pay attention. Maybe what I'm eating, my body's not digesting correctly. And one of the signs that you can feel this is when you have bloating for too long, when you have digestive issues, when you feel that you are taking too long to digest the food. That's one of the signs. There are many signs, many signs. By the way, remember this, guys. Another sign that you can have a poor digestion is when you have low energy. That's crazy. Crazy. People never relate. Low energy can be because of many causes. Low energy is just a symptom. You need to find the cause. One of the causes when you're not digesting and absorbing the foods correctly. So low energy can be because of that, by the way. Did you guys get? That's why in my program, priority number 1 in my program is we all need to optimize digestive system. Guarantee that the body will digest and absorb all the foods. That's step number 1. Otherwise, nothing else will work because a basic mechanism of digestion and absorbing is not working. So we need to treat this first. Everyone in our program needs to optimize this in phase 1, we call. In our program, phase 1. All right. So that's why you really need to connect the dots. Focus on holistic approach. Otherwise, if you focus on, there is a makeup that's someone told me that's healthy. There are many good stuff inside the makeup. And then you buy, you never treat your skin correctly. You're going to just lie to yourself. Got it? Always.